and welcome to Strange Antiquities. I decided I'm going to go ahead and talk for this game because I talked for Strange Horticulture, and I think I live streamed that, but we ain't about that live streaming life, at least at this point in time. Full on abandoned Twitch, but here's Strange Antiquities. It came out a couple of days ago. I'm late to the game, but between full-time work, full-time school, and being a parent to 2 kids, this is as soon as I could jump in. So without further ado, I literally started this 2 seconds ago, backed out, and restarted. So we're just gonna clear it because I haven't done anything. But let's go for it and start a new game. As a thaumaturgy's apprentice, there is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it's important to identify the harm from the harmless, the potent from the mild. Really quick, I will be releasing this as a full, episodic thing, and then I think I will combine all the episodes into one video at the end. So let's go. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop, Strange Antiquity in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen, a circling. I feel like this is almost louder. Not as loud as me, maybe. A circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dread. This kitty. I'm pet kitty. Okay, so I feel like this is going to be a lot like Strange Horticulture, but we'll see. This is Eli White. I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Raven Glass and must leave at once. Oh, shoot. I am leaving the shop in your care, and with some reluctance, I might add, make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. A book, bro. Okay. Strange artifacts. Oh, wait. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully, and remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. Duh, we're definitely doing that. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. Not possible. I should be back in a few days. Use arrow keys or WASD to navigate the map. Shoot, girl, say less. I like that moves with us. Oh, cool. Okay, so there's weight. I like how everything's moving. Okay, so clearly things that we have to do. What is this? Okay, the thaumaturgy. Eli White. Eli is a thaumaturgy, a collector and curator of powerful objects. Objects that to an untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands and armed with the right knowledge can be a gateway to so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of Strange Antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side, a side that is mostly reserved for the store's cat Jupiter. Okay, so then it gives us our select. Let's read about Jupiter. Devourer of souls. Jupiter is the thaumaturgy's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturgy. Jupiter found strange antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. So Undermere, and I have a feeling a lot of this is going to entirely relate to Strange Horticulture, which I think I had episodically, but I think I combined them all to one video, and that's all I still have up. Either way, I'll iCard it or link it below. Alrighty. Dink! Thomas Pope. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet great Thomas Pope. Oh, great. Love you already. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. Well, he came to the right place. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Okay, click on the item to inspect them. Oh, okay, wait. Hunter's boon. A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishments. Okay. Taken from wild beasts. Do we feel like that's bones? Color and composition. What is inner perception? I have nothing to remark. Scent and sound. It's rough and pitted. Wood. Cool. Okay, we're inspecting the heck out of this one. Bone, yellowed, white, brown twine of some kind. Hard and somewhat rough. Coarse fibers. A soft sound like a serpent's whisper emanates from within. It has some evil quality to it. I do not like to hold it. Okay. Ooh, this feels like this is the vibe. Yellowy brown, smooth but hard ridges. I have nothing to remark. It gives a sensation of power. Okay, I feel stress. Only on the first one. Hunter's boon. The primitive item. They grant the power. They're made from trophies. Okay, I think that's what this is. Let's go with it. Identified. Hell yeah. This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Nice. Solonic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Cool. You can add labels to items while inspecting and using them. I didn't see what the to edit. What was it called? Was it Hunter's Boon? Ain't no way, I already forgot. Hunter's Boon. Okay. Shape. Oh, this is cool. Ooh. Holy intense. I'm not that ready for that. Kind of like this one. Okay. Hunters. Oh, wait, no. I wanted, no. Can I not stop? Can I legitimately not? There we go. Hunter's Bound. Bam, girl. Heck yeah. Sweet. Jack Hungerford. These nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. A creeping dark has set up in my house until a shadow hold will draw it out. Sweet. No heckin' clue what that is. Let's go do some discovering. Hold on. Wait. Is there not more? Is there not more bros? I guess they must not be important people. What are they looking for? Shadow hold. A shadow hold or oshadic vessel is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle used or or a bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an oshadic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. So box, jar, or bottle is an elaborate design. That feels like this. It's 100% this. Heck yeah. I guess I should have investigated, but that looks exactly like what it said. Sunbond. A sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, having a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Nope, we like adding them by hand. What was that called? Shadow hold. Shadow hold, shadow hold. No, we want to change the color. Shadow hold. Ta-da! Beautiful. David Schaefer. Is this the same bro? I think this is the same delivery man. What about all these ravens flying about Undermere today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Okay. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. Charlie Weathers. Explore. I don't want to do that yet. Just remember all these things. Reminder, I stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. How the heck do I get there? The thaumic fields. All thaumic objects produce a field of sorts, although invisible to the naked eye. They can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. Ew. So I guess I could go... Where's the UR here? Strange horticulture. Can I actually go there? That's so dope. Okay, we are Strange Antiquities. We're 29. So we're all the way over here. Cool. But it doesn't tell me what's next door. Okay, so that's not an option. Very cool though. What are you? I have nothing to remark. Sounds are muffled in its presence. Polished. An orange gemstone. Hey, this looks like the thing that they were just talking about with the light. Okay, for now I'm just gonna put it back. There is a darkness to it, as if it holds untold fears. Okay, I have nothing to remark. Somewhat painful. Iron and bronze. Cool story. I think I'm gonna put... Whoa, girl. You can use shift to bring up the magnifying glass. Okay, let's put all of our fancy paperwork stuff in here. Okay. Cutie. Okay. Moving on. Stanley Hume. I want an Osic ring. Osic. That's a pleasing word to hold on my tongue. Girlfriend. I don't know what that is. I think it's Osic is how I would assume you say it. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Corchin. These, you guys, I don't know any of these names, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say they can hear, I want to say Corcoran, but I know that's not what it is. Corchins, an earthly hiss when they hold an Osic ring up to their ear. Heh, a ring? They are hard. Some say they can hear a hiss when they hold it to their ear. Alrighty. Oh, so it doesn't have anything for that. Okay, so that's not it. Alright, we're looking for a ring? A ring? Ain't no way this is it. Girlfriend, I don't have a ring. black gemstone, pinkish. Uh-oh, what do I do if I don't have what he's looking for? Sense of foreboding. I don't have a ring. There's not a ring back there anyway. I don't know what to do in this type of situation where I have no hecking clue. I need hint. Macabre, so maybe something a bit grisly that makes me think of death. Oh, I'm getting stuck on a ring. Something that makes you think of death, and this has a ring? Uh-oh. Something that feels macabre and makes me think of death. What? It has energy about it, nothing to remark. It's not blood. Something that makes you think of death. This? Sense of being watched. I don't think that makes you think of death. I don't like how this makes you feel. Makes you think of death. Am I being like too oblivious here? I do not like to hold it. That's evil though. I don't think that that's like death. Vibrates with energy. Or perhaps blood, hard and cool. And nothing to remark. I feel like it has to do something with thinking of death. It makes my heart feel lighter. Fills me with a sense of foreboding. Why does this feel so difficult? Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. girl, I don't know. Like my hands belong to somebody else? And that's shocking. You have nothing to remark about that. Fuck, I really don't have a clue. Perhaps a ring in the name is a clue? Okay. Are we going with this? Okay. Fine. Made of bone satisfies the description. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll worry about that later. What was that one? Oh, sick ring. Okay. Love that R. Okay. Beautiful. I think I don't want to go with red for you. I think we'll go you, because you're shadow, you're related to creepy death stuff. I feel like we need to maybe change the color of this one too. Okay. New person, Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing, to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into. And they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. A voice of Seronus might help me, put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Okay, don't know what the heck that is, but let's figure it out. The name Voice of Seronus is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Seronos is a pagan god of the forest in nature, typically depicted as a man with antlers or a stag, and often wearing a torque. So he's got this, but he also has that, and it's bronze, and it's hecka giving off vibes of this thing. I think we're going for this. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's around his neck. I'll take it. We'll do some reading on him. I want to, I need to figure out how to spell this. Voice of Seronos. Let's see if that's how I spell it. Voice of... I forgot it already. Sir. Was it this? Seronos. I don't think that's it. Let's go double check. I feel like it's entirely spelled wrong. Cerenunnos. Ceren. Cerenunnos. Okay. Let's read up on you, bro. The ornithologist Edmund Bishop, the 14th Lord of Gleetston Castle, is a man of wealth and privilege like the 13 before him. He is a man who would be easy to despise, as his father was, but he is well loved by those who know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient languages at the University of Cumbria, but his real passion is birds. Cute! His students learn to divert particularly dense lectures on Latin declension? Yike! By asking about local owl species, or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Edmund was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of his adventures in Africa and New Zealand. He's Birdman. Alrighty. And day one. The black mare thundered through the icy chains, shiny wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Black Barrel. Back Barrel. I said black. Back Barrel. Ooh. Cool. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid in the first building he came to. Ran northwest of us? Ran northwest. Ooh, would we go northwest to 18? Or are we going... He ran... I feel like that's just straight north, though. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid in the first building he came to. If we're here... But wait. Let's think harder on this. Farm, church, Foley Library Hall, Bell Tower, Wood Pit, Convent Guild Hall, Square Manor, the old jail. Okay. Let's use our brains. 10. He ran to the first building. There is no building. And ran northwest. He ran into the first building he came to. He hid in the first building he came to. He ran northwest. Okay. Northwest is this direction by Wyatt Beck. This is not a building. It's not Greywick Farms. We're not going that northwest, are we? I don't know. It is north and west. Can we go explore? I'm gonna go to one. He was here. Okay, that was it. Alright. We didn't have to pick a number. The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and a warm drink. Ooh. Shoot, girl, where we gonna put it? Dink. Cool. Dink. Ooh, we got a new person. Verona Green. I remember you. Oh, well, that's just perfect. Undermere fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturgy has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of bed. The ravens got under my skin is all. Sure. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Okay. Ooh. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each of these is split into 2 disciplines represented by the following symbols: Selenic of the moon, Dradic of the earth, Diurnic of the day, Noctic of the night, Monadic of the mind, Waxic. I don't even know if that's how you spell that. Ooh, imbuements, calm, confusion, death. That's where these would come into play. With the tags: deception, fear, foresight, fortune, hypnosis, insanity, weakness, wisdom, strength, truth, poison, paralysis. Dope. Earth, air, fire, water, light, dark, ashes, oil, soap, tallow, urine, verdigris, vinegar, wax, mundane elements, antimony, arsenic, bismuth, magnesium, phosphorus, platinum, potassium, zinc, copper, gold, iron, interesting, Venus, the sun, Mars, lead, Saturn, quicksilver, Mercury, silver is the moon, tin is Jupiter. Seasons: autumn, summer, spring, and winter. Weather: fog, hail, lightning, rain, snow, storm, thunder, wind, and cold. Cool. Frost, heat, ice. Excuse me. Wicca. Blessings: horned god, rebirth, spirituality, triple goddess, which is not. Witch sign. Dope. Cool. Excuse me. We've met her before. The occult scholar. Verona Green. Verona has been a constant in Undermere for as long as the streets have been cobblestones and the churches have been bell towers. She is respected and feared, which she revels in, and she is revered and admired, which she tolerates. Her knowledge of the occult world is second to none, and her expertise has steered the citizens of Undermere away from catastrophe on more than one occasion. Their near misses of the Selenic Flame and the Woken Dendru are 2 such events that spring to mind. She is of the opinion that no problem is so great, no obstacle so insurmountable that it can't be diminished by a properly brewed pot of tea. Fuck yes, I agree. Hell yeah, I agree with you, Verona Green, on that last part. Say less. Ding! Tess Sherwood. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horn shackle might be the answer. Let's help you out, hun. Horn shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more times commonly totems of some kind. Okay, we're looking for horns. I think there's one on the other side, right? No, it's this. It's this all the way. Yeah. Ooh. I love being able to organize these. They're so cool. Beep. Can I put you over here with him? Cute. Yellow to white. Okay. What does this one give me? No, I 100% think it's this. Horn shackle. Gulp. No way that it's just that. I don't buy that, like, at all. Not even for a second. But apparently. See, I don't buy that. Hey, I'm gonna kill us all. That has horns. Bitch, that's what I just fucking gave you 2 of. Am I blind? That has horns. Okay. I don't have that. Of an elaborate horn shackle. Causing them to be worn smooth over time. They can be worn as pendants, but are sometimes commonly totems. Oh shoot, is it this bad boy? Sense of foreboding. Painted to look like bone. Okay, so that's not gonna work. I don't buy that it would be these. You're clay. She wants bone. What? What am I misunderstanding here? I don't get it. Hint. Using touch to see if they have been worn smooth. Shut the fuck up. Smooth. You've been worn smooth. Hard and somewhat rough. Okay. It's this. It can't be this. There is nothing else with bones. Hard and rigid. You're polished. You're clay. You're wood. No way that it's this. Do I kill us? It didn't kill us. Thank God. Horn shackle. Okay. I goofed that big time. Shackle. Is that how they were spelling shackle? Horn shackle. C-K-L-E. Whoa. Oh, this has been stressful. I haven't pet you. At least the weather's looking a little better out there today. A little. Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm, and it's yours for the right price, of course. Roar. Royston, the farm. The farm. Is this the only farm? No Royston farm. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he initially asked for. Ew. She pretty. That's saying you. Beautiful. I think we're gonna have like a done box and then a not done box. Yeah? What is this? Detailed engraving, gold leaf. Oh, the wine merchant next door. The proprietor, Mrs. Cranmauer, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, we'll take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. What the heck are these things? Cool, dude. I just pet you the whole time, you're cutie. Cool story. Julia Braddock. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before we slunk off into the dark on important business, no doubt. Before he slunk off into the dark. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. Cool, let's figure out what the heck that is, bro. A moon heart. Uh-oh. What the hell's a moon heart? How do I figure that out? A moon heart? Huh? Discard papers in a hidden desk drawer. A moon heart? What the heck is a heckin' moon heart? Okay. I had nothing to remark or engraved detailing. Okay. Okay, you say something that would be comforting, and that has a moon. I'm gonna go with it. Am I crazy? I'm using it. Oh. Fuck. I don't have an entry for Moonheart in my book, but what if I check the index in the back? Shit, you're smart. Dang it. What? Black heart. What? Heart chamber. Heart chamber, heart chamber. Moon heart. Selenic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with sentiments of feelings such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, if we're on the connect to either the moon or the night. Selenic and Noctic or what? Noctic of the night and of the moon. Is it really going to be this? What I would expect. I have nothing to remark. Phenoral white peat. Of the moon. Have the moon and the night on it. Okay, well I tried the one I thought, which clearly was not it. I feel like that's like our only other option, because let's be real, you creepy as hell. Polished, rough. Iron. That's not one of these that I have, is it? I'm gonna kill us. Oh, fuck. A deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Roll. Click a segment of the seal and bank the dice to break it. What? Bank it. Roll. Bank it. I have to get stars. Can be any matching symbols. Oh shit. I need a heckin' cat, bro. Sheesh. Can't even stone. I goofed that. Okay. This one I'm not sure. Part of me wants to say owl. But I don't feel like that's the moon or the night. Overcome with a warming, loving. Okay, so I think it's this. Heck yeah, we took a third try. Okay. Okay, so then would this be... Solenic totem, okay. Solenic totem. I don't know how long that's been muted. Gotta love when your mic does things when you don't want it to. My mic was just muted for a minute, probably. I have no idea. So apologies for that. I was talking through binding seed. I messed up. I don't know if you could hear me when I was messing up and almost died. But we almost died. We pulled it back. Figured it out. Definitely using the hints. Not trying to play this to perfection. And I'm going to use the hints. I missed this entire conversation. Emmett burrows since I was muted. They found a man just now in that house where all of them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a Libella to see us safely through. I feel like I know what this is, but I just want to be sure. Libelli are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom show that a libella is not merely decorative. There is a power in symbology and an old term, thaumaturgies knew well. This is a great question. I have no idea. Hard and cool. My book of symbols. Okay. Held in high regard. That being said, an ambulance wisdom shows there is power in symbology. Is that what it's... Whoa. An imbuement of wisdom. Whoops. Wisdom. So a baby crown. A crown. An imbuement of wisdom. Libella. Libella. Is it Libella or Libula? I've always heard of it as a Libella. That's the end of day 2, which is where we will be cutting this since we're just over an hour. And I will be playing this all the way through, talking all the time. and then eventually combining all the episodes. Like I said, this is going to be episodic, but combining all the episodes into one big fat bad boy at the end. So let's end day 2. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head where he had sliced himself with a diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. I'm gonna do this and then we'll finish this up next time. Next time. This looks like a thing of buildings. Yep, that's buildings. Sweet. Let's put these here. Let's scooch this cutie over. Let's figure out where we're going next time. Ooh. Ain't no way it's gonna be straight up and down. Oh shoot. Okay, there's gotta be enough of them connected. This feels suspicious, but that ain't it. My brain goes to here, but that's also not it. Hold on, I gotta ponder on this for a minute. It's here. See how this is the bottom? This is that centerpiece. This is the piece that comes down. And then this is the top. That second one, right? And this is the long one. This is where that comes down. And it's this one. Okay, hold on. Let's just go take care of it. Yeah. I'm starting day 3. I'm stopping it, I swear. There is a narrow gap between the 2 houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly I manage to work it loose, and when it comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long hidden treasures. What did we find? Hell yeah! Let's hang up our goodies. Okay, wait. Let's move you somewhere over here. Let's hang you up. I want to start being able to like have everything. I only want things hanging over here. You guys are cute. You can be better friends. You could scoot over here, I think. Okay, for real this time. We are leaving. This is where we're cutting it. This is where we'll pick up day 3, Saturday. And I will see you guys in the next episode. And bye!